growing up here, if you ever watched Andy Griffith, it's kind of like Mayberry RFD. It was about as perfect as it could be. You had International Paper Company had a plant here, the largest paper mill at one time in the world. Over 2,000 employees. I knew I wanted to come back to Spring Hill when I graduated from high school. Graduated in 1980, right after International Paper Company announced that they were going to close the paper mill.
So IntegriCo is sort of a unique character within the industry. It takes hard to recycle plastics. It actually can formulate structural beams out of it. The primary purpose of this plant when it was originally put together was to get into the cross-tie business and change out railroad ties.
We grind them down into small particles, about 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 inch, imagine flakes. And then we soften them and then compress them under a very high pressure together, and all those different plastics bond together, if you will.
A lot of people, young people especially, move off from this area because of the jobs. So the more jobs that we can have in our area promotes Spring Hill in this area. So they're offering jobs, and that's a tremendous asset for us here.
The pay for the jobs is competitive for the area. It's all over minimum wage, of course, and we offer some excellent benefits. You know, your regular short-term disability, medical, dental, vision, life insurance. We offer a great compensation.
For this area, the compensation is certainly great. I would say that it would certainly beat out whatever competition is out there. And for the benefits, I would say that you might not be able to get as good benefits just about anywhere else.
So new markets, something we came across in the beginning of last year. And what we've been working with new markets is, one, to bring financing seed money to let us look at doing more R&D. So we've been developing how we can improve on the product, and that allowing us at the same time to look at what we can do with the assembly line, the production line. So we've been optimizing the actual production process, how we can actually run it through the plant. What we're trying to do is make it the most efficient way possible.
I like that it's a green company. It's very rewarding knowing that we're helping solve the plastic pollution problem, and for whatever small dent we may put in it, to get to see it happen it's nice.
Our goal is just to make a usable product while also helping the environment. That's very important. But to realize how much plastics we consume and we're keeping out of the landfills, it can get pretty staggering. And as we start to expand and even look beyond this facility, it's pretty rewarding and humbling all at the same time.
Spring Hill, I think, has 4,100 people. So graduated high school with I think there might have been 115 of us, and I went to school with those same people since preschool. So everybody knows everybody.
Small community, a small town, but you know, everybody knows everybody. Everybody's friendly. You know, everybody always tries to help each other out when in need. Great churches, great schools, great fellowship.
So IntegriCo and the Workforce Training Alliance partnered together to help write an Incumbent Worker Training Program grant, which is a program through the state of Louisiana to help offset some training costs for the company. We'll be partnering with Northwest Louisiana Technical here in Minden and Shreveport to develop customized welding and individualized maintenance training for their workforce.
You know, we just kind of had a low tide economically around here after some of the departures of the large businesses. And we need to backfill those, and I do think one of the strengths of our community is that we do have a good workforce.
I think it's exciting to be here because I see so much potential. I see that the expansion, it could go further and further, and I'd like to be a part of something that's growing, and I feel like it is.
I think they've got a good future. I mean, there's a lot of markets out there, and I think they're discovering some new markets for their product and some diversity in their products. So, you know, I think there's a big upside. You know, what the next 10 years will bring will be exciting to see.